What's good? What's good? Welcome back to Invest and Trade with Jax. Hope you had an absolutely fantastic weekend. We're going to go over our friend Bitcoin. Currently sitting at 23.2K. We're down 0.5% on the day. Sitting in market cap of 449 billion. 24-hour volume, 26.67 billion. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to Bybit, grab up to 30,000 in bonuses. Or BitGet, up to 8K in bonuses. BitGet's where I do the majority of my trading. Both are good exchanges. You can check out my full-length tutorials in the description. And email me or sign up email, completely free access to over 2,000 members, posting chart patterns, talking all things crypto. All right, let's hop into the chart. So we're calling for an ending diagonal in the Discord under the signals page, and that's what's been playing out. So this could be a wave 4 pullback, looking to push up in a wave 5 of the ending diagonal before seeing a rollover in a wave 4. Now, if we were to come down and break this wave 2 low, it would invalidate that at 22581. Drop in a price target so it's more visible for you guys. And if that does happen, then I think it's likely we'd come back down into that wave 4 pullback. For weeks now, we've been calling for a retracement. As you can see, money is flowing out. The big boys, the whales, are taking their profits and they're selling to everyone that's FOMOing up in here. And usually when that happens, the people that are FOMOing are the ones that get wrecked. Now, we may see a repeat of the 2015 bear market. This is also something I posted in the Discord. As you can see right here, if we take a measurement from the all-time high of 2013 all the way down to the bear market low, where we pushed up into this level of resistance, it was about 465 days, and then we saw a massive retracement. If you take a fib retracement from the low to the high, we saw a over 50% retracement, just over 50% retracement. We pushed up and then we saw another massive dump to retest that low before we really started to get going in the bull market going into 2016. Now, remember 460 days. So if we take a measurement from the all-time high down to the bottom where we're currently getting rejected, 445 days, pushing up into that downsloping resistance just as we did in 2015. So that could be a signal. We could see what's called a fractal and see a large pullback. If we were to pull back from here and we saw a 50% pullback, that would take you down to 19.5K. Now, there's also the possibility, I've been listening to some of the top analysts and, guys like Elon Musk, and they all talk about the worsening recession. More job cuts are coming. This inflation cool-off period might only be momentarily before inflation starts to ramp up again. So we may create a lower low. We may still see that 12K for BTC. Now, if that were to happen, there was one chart I was showing you guys, which is right here, which is that we came down in a wave 3, we ABC'd into a 4, and then you're still going to look to come down in a 5 to take you down to, 10 to 12K. It's still on the table. And for more confirmation would be us to break 19.8K, which would invalidate this as a wave 4, and you'd either have to be looking for a wave 2 pullback or we put in a lower low. We do have some signals of a potential bottom being in for the price of Bitcoin. So even if we do pull back in a larger wave 2, and we've already completed this 5-way move as shown here in red, let me zoom out, where we pull back in a wave 2 to 17.1, 18.9. If we do pull back, I'll look to add to my HODL positions, but there's a risk, of course, that we could put in a lower low and go to 12K, as a lot of analysts are predicting that we will put in a lower low and the bull market won't start until 2024. But take everything you hear with a grain of salt, form your own opinions, because if you don't get in on the wave 2 pullback and you shoot up in a wave 3, well, you missed out, right? So I'll be looking to add to my positions, and if we go lower, then I'll just continue adding. If we go down to 12K, I'll continue adding to my positions because I don't want to miss out on that potential bottom being in and missing out getting in on that wave 2 pullback. But in the short term for BTC, I do think it's likely that we may start to put in the wave 4 pullback, but we may bounce and put in a bit of a higher high, grab some liquidity in a wave 5 of the ending diagonal before pulling back into this yellow box. I wanted to show you guys the NDQ. It's starting to break out of that double bottom. Just be cautious, because every time during this downtrend that we got this high on the RSI, we saw a move back down, as you can see right here as well, move back down. Right here we pushed up, and then we created a bearish divergence. We created higher highs, lower highs, boom. That was the top, and then we saw a push down. We did have a bullish divergence, which has played out. We are trending towards overbought once again, so just keep an eye on that. This is a bullish reversal pattern, so the breakout target's all the way up at about 13.6. Looking at the Dow Jones, we're continuing to create lower highs. As you can see, lower high, lower high, lower high. So if we get rejected here and we roll over, then we're creating a descending triangle pattern. If that breaks down, it will bring you all the way back to about 30.8K. I was mentioning in the Discord that if this is not the bottom, this would be an absolutely beautiful bull trap made by the market makers, because everybody's bullish right now. All your retail investors and YouTubers and we're bullish. Even me, it looks like a bottom is in, but I'm very, very cautious, because this could be a beautifully strategized bull trap by the market makers. So we'll see what happens. But in the short term, as I mentioned, if we break 22.5, do watch for a pullback into the yellow box in between 19.8 and 21.8K. But the smallest wave count, the micro count, is that this is a wave 4, and then you would ABC up into a wave 5, take you up to probably right around 24K before potentially putting in that larger pullback. All right, gang, that's it for this one. Make sure to sign up to BitGet. Check out my full-length tutorial, or Bybit. Grab your bonuses, or both. And you can email me your sign-up email, completely free access to over 2,000 members, posting chart patterns, talking all things crypto at the 10 USD membership, early access to my analysis, as well as trade signals, crypto news, which I update regularly. You can see how the members are doing with their trades. They like to post their profits, and my HODL alt plays. Same price as a Netflix subscription. You really can't beat it. Sign up through the Patreon link, and I will see you in the next video. All right, much love. Take care.